Hi, I'm Sabrina Benaim. I just want to start off by saying it is a pleasure to be part of this mental health series. I think it's so important that we talk about these things, and I really appreciate Brickyard and y'all for tuning in to hear some poems that I wrote. These poems are going to be from both of my collections, Depression and Other Magic Tricks, and I Love You, Call Me Back. June 30th. I dress in the dark. It does not matter if I forget my necklace or earrings. Keep forgetting which day of the week it is, but remember to eat breakfast. Swallow the good white bullet that poisons the place where the lonely breeds. I am dancing again in the kitchen. Spicing sliced pears, I am baking again in the restful yawn of morning. Each afternoon, I go for a walk through the cemetery. Place pennies on the speller graves. Sit in the grass cross-legged with the flowers and write a new religion where we pray only with and never to. Read poems aloud and remember my favorite lines onto postcards I will procrastinate sending to the people I love. I live alone, 8 states and a border away from home. My cups are clean and upside down in the cupboard. I watercolor peonies instead of picking new wounds. When my tiny talk machine chirps, I do not always check it. I do not wish to see a ghost. Do not wish a summons. I allow myself to go entire days without speaking to anyone except my mother. I swallow 2 bullets blue each night for the ever grief, sleep. I have not used the word depressed to describe myself outside of a poem in months, but I am drinking Diet Pepsi again. The thing is, my head is a bright place I would not hesitate to invite you into. I've painted all the furniture marigold sunrise. Today at 7-Eleven, I asked for a lighter, and do you know what color the cashier gave me? Yes. Keep me in this canary dream where I sugar scrub my lips soft as feathers and pretend to kiss. I confess, sometimes I cry when I look in a mirror, but I tell myself it is the mirror who is crying with jealousy. And on the generous days, I tell myself I am sweet enough to spread on toast and call dessert. Then I giggle. I am not afraid to feel silly. I am not afraid to feel anymore. You know, I wish I wasn't so sad. I have been in such a good mood. Want to know a secret? I think being in love is just a better kind of lonely. The loneliest sweet potato. I am at the grocery store because I feel sad. I feel sad because nobody is in love with me. Nobody is in love with me, but everybody loves me. Everybody loves me because I'm good at making people feel good. I'm good at making people feel good because I've had a lot of practice on myself. Practice on myself because I feel sad a lot. I feel sad a lot, but when I make people feel good, I feel good for a little bit. I feel good for a little bit until I get lonely. I get lonely and I am uncomfortable in my lonely. At the grocery store, I practice trying to make myself feel good by pretending I am a regular person buying her groceries and not a very sad person trying to distract herself from crying. Crying gives me a headache. Headaches make me want to crawl into bed. Crawling into bed is what sad people do. What sad people do when they are lonely looks a lot like me at the grocery store. At the grocery store, I feel sad, but I look just like everybody else while picking out avocados or lemons, items no one refers to as comfort food. Comfort food makes me want to crawl into bed. Crawling into bed reminds me of 2 things. I am sad and I am alone. I am alone in the grocery store, moving slow in the condiment aisle. In the condiment aisle, important decisions are made, and everybody knows it is perfectly acceptable to stand around for too long. Stand around for too long, and I will begin to tap dance. Tap Dance Lonely in the Condiment Aisle is a great title for a book, I think to myself as I wait in line to reach the cashier. The cashier seems surprised when I ask her how her night is going. Her night is going okay, she says. She says nothing else except cash, credit, or debit. She waves goodbye. Goodbye is the saddest word I know. The saddest word you know is my name. My name walks around at the grocery store and feels less sad. Less sad because at the grocery store, at least nobody knows there is nobody in love with me. The slow now. This morning said, do not press snooze. You pressed snooze, but only once. Congratulations. While brushing your teeth, your reflection in the mirror also said congratulations, and you said thank you out loud to every cotton swab in the blue box and blue seashell on the shower curtain. You filled your kettle with cold water, set it on the hot stovetop to boil. This morning said, get dressed. You sat mostly naked on your bed watching YouTube videos of Amy Winehouse singing Back to Black for 36 minutes. You rummaged through a drawer, found a bra, put it on. You put on black tights, tried on 4 dresses, finally decided on the black and white flowers one. 19 minutes later, you put on a sweater. And then you sat fully dressed on your bed for 5 minutes more. You say hello to afternoon. Afternoon asks if you have eaten anything. If you plan on leaving the house today, you pick up the phone. Say, I am starting the pills again tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning. And your mother responds, didn't I tell you to do that 2 weeks ago? Explaining my depression to my mother, a conversation. Mom, my depression is a shapeshifter. One day it's as small as a firefly in the palm of a bear. The next, it's the bear. On those days, I play dead until the bear leaves me alone. I call the bad days the dark days. Mom says try lighting candles, but when I see a candle, I see the flesh of a church. The flicker of life, sparks of a memory younger than noon. I am standing beside her open casket. It is the moment I realize every person I ever come to know will someday die. Besides, Mom, I'm not afraid of the dark. Perhaps that's part of the problem. Mom says I thought the problem was that you can't get out of bed. I can't. Anxiety holds me hostage inside of my house, inside of my head. Mom says, where did anxiety come from? Anxiety is the cousin visiting from out of town. Depression felt obligated to bring to the party. Mom, I am the party. Only I am a party I don't want to be at. Mom says, why don't you go to actual parties? See your friends. Sure, I make plans. I make plans, but I don't want to go. I make plans because I know I should want to go. I know at some point I would have wanted to go. It's just not that much fun having fun if you don't want to have fun, Mom. Each night, insomnia sweeps me up into its arms, dips me in the kitchen by the small glow of stove light. Insomnia has this romantic way of making the moon feel like perfect company. Mom says, try counting sheep. But my mind can only count reasons to stay awake, so I go for walks, Mom. But my stuttering kneecaps clank like silver spoons held in strong arms with loose wrists. They ring in my ears like clumsy church bells, reminding me I am sleepwalking on an ocean of happiness I cannot baptize myself in. And Mom says, happy is a decision. But my happy is a high fever that will break. My happy is as hollow as a pin-pricked egg. Mom says I am so good at making something out of nothing, and then flat out asks me if I am afraid of dying. No, I am afraid of living. Mom, I am lonely. I think I learned it when Dad left, how to turn the anger into lonely and then the lonely into busy. So when I tell you I've been super busy lately, I mean I've been falling asleep watching SportsCenter on the couch to avoid confronting the empty side of my bed. But my depression always drags me back to my bed until my bones are the forgotten fossils of a skeleton-sunken city. My mouth, a boneyard of teeth broken from biting down on themselves. The hollow auditorium of my chest swoons with echoes of a heartbeat, but I am a careless tourist here. I will never truly know everywhere I have been. Mom still doesn't understand. But Mom, can't you see? Neither do I. Addendum. I once told you my depression is a firefly. The truth is, I am the firefly. If you pave a field of fireflies, the fireflies will not migrate. They will disappear. My depression is concrete. I am doing everything I can to survive. Follow up, a prayer, a spell. I am feeling better, so I say good morning and mean it. Yes, today is a good morning to exhale, to feel joy with the release of breath I no longer need to be holding. I am not alone because I feel alone. I am not alone because I feel alone. I am not alone because I feel alone with company. When I look in the mirror, I will find a reflection of the gifts I am withholding from myself. Light hits everything at a different angle. I will make a habit of tilting my head. And when the sadness waterfalls, I will let the salt cleanse the wounds I cannot see. I will let dance parties be the hospitals I heal in. And if I need more help, I will let the people offering help me. If I need more help, I will let the medication help me. I forgive my body for being a machine after all. I forgive my memory for being the cupboard door that will continue to pop ajar no matter how many times I shove that thing shut. I forgive myself, even if I am the last person I want to forgive. Whatever I have come from, wherever I am going, I will remember the present as the place to start. Today is a good day to wake up and be great and have gratitude for the relentless pump of this heart, the way it does not know how to hold back. I exhale and I begin. Ode to Purple Summer. I listen to the flowers. I hear them laughing, blooming, I mean. I take a bath in the kitchen sink. I pin myself to the map on the bedroom wall and look. Here I am, a nap on the cherry blossom carpet in the backyard. Instead of running circles inside my head, I go for a dance down the sidewalk. This morning on the patio, I told the waitress I have my open heart set on the smoked salmon hash. I asked for coffee. She said, and a water with me. I did not say jinx out of respect. I dream of being coronated the king of ice cream sandwiches. I dream of having exactly enough change for the cashier. Sometimes waking up is like falling back asleep into my favorite dream where it rains and I forget there are clocks, sit on the stoop and read poetry. And when the man calls me, he addresses love, and I recognize he is talking to me. I recognize myself as love. I suppose this is what I'm getting at in the phone call when I tell my mom, lately, I feel like I am living myself back alive. Thank you so much for spending this last 14 minutes and 11 seconds with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, drink some water, go outside. Much love.